everyone, welcome back to City Skylines Let's Design with SimValera, episode 19. A very productive episode, I gotta say. But at first, let me just show you something that I changed. First of all, the international airport, look at that. It is finished, kind of almost, let's just say finished. We just got a free spot on the right, but here we got some parking lots and a fountain in front of the terminal, one of the terminals. And here I made like a roundabout, like some little touches. So yeah, we can say it's finished. And here, if you watched the previous episode, you may remember it was called the elevated train station. And here it is, elevated train station, but I replaced it with another one. Just because this one is actually has two railroads on its own. Because in the previous episode, we had to put two separate train stations right next to each other, and here we got some offices. They will, you see, and some fences, so the airport will actually get, the runways will get separated from the roads. And here's an interchange. I show off so quickly, I need to slow down a bit. But yes, so I put another train station. I feel like it looks much better, and yeah, it just has the same style with the airport, and so yeah. But anyway, this 19th episode is called Back to Europe, and oh yes, we are coming back to our European district over here. And yeah, we will do a lot of work this time, and yeah, so please stay tuned for that. I mean, lots of nice little buildings and even European canals will be here, and a train station for this district we will get. But yeah, at first I just replaced some one-way roads with regular roads, just because I felt like there were no need for them. And yeah, I don't know, maybe there was, I just felt like changing it. But anyway, let's just draw some roads at first. And also, I talk so fast, but okay. Also, in this episode, I play with the day and night cycle turned on, and so we see we have the night. The European district looks really nice during the night, but yeah, here I was thinking, how should I replace the road? But anyway, and yeah, so we have the night here. Which, sometimes it made me difficult to work because, you can barely see anything in some cases. So please feel free to tell me if you would like me to play with the day and night cycle or not. Because, yeah, I mean, I don't mind doing both, but sometimes it's just difficult during the night. But yeah, it was alright. But anyway, we just zoned some residential because we have a high demand for that. We have high demands for residential and commercial, so we zone some high commercial, and they appear to be these European styled buildings. And so I have these European canals, these lots that you will see a bit later. And yeah, you can find all the stuff in the description. I mean, the European canals and the elevated train station. Just look in the description, and there you can find some links to the Steam workshop, and so you can get all these things for your game. And yeah, so I just zoned some residential because yeah, we need that. And there is no demand whatsoever for our industry, and we will get back to industry in some time, but because yeah, we haven't been there for a while. But yeah, at first let's just flood the ground a bit and smooth it up a bit. You see we have this big mall thing, shop, department store, I don't know, this European looking. And yeah, so this kind of like pompous big building, yeah, it's gonna be like in the center, in the middle, and we will have a somewhat like a square here. Then I put this police station, and yeah, that you will see. That looks, oh my god, that looks just incredible. You see, there is the road already built in it, and there is this arc that goes over the road, and I mean, so beautiful, right? So this arc, and I mean, it just yeah, it's just beautiful and adds the variety to everything. So we draw these huge fat roads with 6 lanes and 4 lanes, and some small roads, again just for the variety. And I have this another train station. I mean, in this city we already have like 4 train stations. One like regular one with 2 railroads in the downtown district, one elevated near the airport, and one rural train station. And now we will have Europeanly looking train station with 2 railroads as well. Which, I don't, in the previous episode I promised that I will find the solution to, and I will find the solution to this problem that all our railroads go in 2 ways, and you can make your railroads go just in 1 way. But that wasn't much successful, let's just say it like that. And because of that, our railroads go in 2 directions, which I don't think is that much of a problem, because they function just fine and they look just fine. So let's just go with our lives, go on and just deal with it. I mean, the train station look beautiful, the railroads look beautiful. What else do we need, really? I mean, look at this little station here. I mean, yeah, like 2 stations over there, and like a parking lot around it, and yeah, looking very European. Yeah, so just that's what we need. So let's just draw some railroads. At first I felt like connecting them right away, but then I draw it up a bit, and then it goes right next to this suspension bridge, this pedestrian suspension bridge thing, a really beautiful thing. And let's just draw this 6-lane road so we can connect our train station to the world, to the rest of the city, to the rest of the district. And at first I felt like we should connect it right to the middle of the train station, like to the center, to the main entrance. But then you see there are like the parking lots, and they have like the entrance on the left and on the right for the parking lots. So I felt like we don't really need to connect them, like we can do whatever, right? So instead I connected it on the left side, and then made another connection with a smaller road on the right side. And then I put this park square thing with this goth looking statue, like of death or something. I mean, why not, right? Why not? I mean, it's European district, so it's like this old goth statue works just fine. And then I felt like, why not to put some canals in this area? I mean, because why not? It will make just things look more interesting and just mix things up a bit. But for that we need 4 squares, you see. So I had only 3 squares in the width, so we have now enough space. And yeah, we have these canals, all the different types, all the different sizes of these pieces, these little pieces. I mean, again, if you want to get them, go in the description, there are the links. But you see, all these little canals, I mean, they look just freaking fantastic, right? So pretty, and just, yeah, so detailed as well. And there are like little boats and some little tables with chairs and some umbrellas and trees along the ways. I mean, yeah, much detailed, much beautiful, just what we need. And there are also these like lots with the squares things, yeah, with like concrete, or how's it called, like this, not the pavement but the what is it called? Anyway, you see, bricks, maybe, no. So anyway, look at this arc and look at this little roads that we got. They are like little bridges over the canals. I mean, yeah, and we got this building from Belgium or from somewhere, and again, I feel like it's a must to put it next to the canal, so that's what we did. Yeah, it's really beautiful. They call that it is from Belgium, but I don't know. It's called Belgian something. So we put some cypresses on the side, and you see, we finally. It's been like, I don't know, 10 episodes or how many episodes since we built our suspension pedestrian bridge, and now we finally make a connection to the European district. And so this way, our townhouse district, that is, over there, like from like on the other side of the highway, the townhouse district and the European district are connected. So yay, our areas get connected, and isn't that wonderful, right? And you see, we got some train action going on already. Later I will create some train lines and like some train stops, and so this way, I believe this way we will be able to set different types of trains, because right now we have like this bright orange colored trains, which they are alright, but I want some like more realistically looking, so we will look for that. Look forward for that. And you see, during the night all the things look even prettier. See, we got this light on this Belgian building and all the police building with the arc, all these different lights, and I felt like, why not to expand our canals? So instead of that 12x4 piece, I put the 8x4 and then 4x4 that is on the corner. You see, it's like curved a bit, this canal, and we'll put like a big 16x4 canal on this side over here, and also because that piece 12x4 canal, it had like some weird ending, like there was something that was looking like a dump or something, like there were some boxes and some stuff on the end, and I felt like it wasn't pretty. But anyway, yeah, unfortunately it wasn't 17 by for this piece. There is no such piece, so this way we had to put some pavement, which is not a problem at all. It's just, yeah, we just have a bit more pavement over there, who cares. And we continue zoning some high density residential. I mean, still the high demand doesn't go anywhere. And even though in some places here I wanted to zone some offices, I didn't, because they just simply wouldn't grow, because there is no demand for industry. But here we just put some nice trees, and you see we had some power lines in this area, but we don't need them anymore because our district got much bigger, and yeah, all these areas are now just sufficient and get energy without power lines. And we got like a little triangle here thing, and let's just put some a tree inside and like some bushes in the corners, and yeah, and put some a bit smaller cypresses here, because I felt like the ones that we had were a bit too big. A bit too big, yes. And yeah, I got a couple of new buildings, and you see this one, they say that it's from Poland, but I don't know, it's up for you to judge. And it has like this multiple colored roofs and all these like small buildings that are right next to each other. And again, just yeah, we have this way a variety of buildings, so yeah, much prettier this way. And we will also get a castle over here, stay tuned for that. And I was thinking whether or not we should put a church. Well, not now. Maybe we will have a church somewhere else in this district, but not in the center. Not in the town center. Town. I don't know if you get to call if you get to call this area town, but whatever. So we also need to try and make this little area in the middle beautiful, because at first I didn't feel like just, zoning. And so I was looking for some squares and for some little things. And you see, just for the variety, we didn't really need a square here, but just for the variety, now we have some like flower beds and some tables, just like a little cafe thing. Not really a cafe, but you see what I mean, like this little plaza with tables for people to chill out and just to have some nice time. And again, just like some little details, and I believe that's what makes the cities beautiful, with all these details. And still, it took me a lot of time to find an appropriate square thing over here, in front of this department store, on the backyard of this department store. I don't know, I guess the front is on the other side, so it's the backyard. But you see, there are some like little entrances for the shops and like some, so whatever. There is no main entrance, let's just say it like that. I have this little fountain, like Greek looking, but no, I didn't feel like it was a nice place for it here, so not now. So I didn't I wasn't able to find a nice plaza at this go. I will put later. But here let's just draw some pedestrian paths on the backyard of the police station. I guess it's a backyard. And then some tree lines, of course. And let's just see if I will be able to find the plaza here. Just like something to start with. You see, you put like a little plaza, a little square, and then you just draw some paths, you put some trees around it, but you need something to start with. And so yes, that's what we're gonna have here, this small little plaza with some inside what is it, not the pavement, but some tiles inside, whatever. And we just get some paths, trying to make it look interesting. So that's why we don't just draw straight lines. And there I drew a straight line. Right after saying that we don't make straight lines, I make a straight line. And just sometimes you just need to curve things up a bit. And we got some like stairs on the back of this parliament looking building, so I draw some paths like right next to the stairs, and then some tree lines on the sides. And sometimes it is nice to just have some grass, just some empty space with grass. You don't need to fill everything with trees. Sometimes it can be like too much, I believe, like too many trees and too much greenery. Too many trees, too much greenery. So I put some bushes over there, some bushes over here. Again, it's the same technique, like the bushes in the corner and like a somewhat tall tree in the middle. Like, you can call it a technique. I call it a technique. And again, we go to this props menu, the menu that provides us with some props. And again, the mod that allows you to use props in the game is in the description. More beautification. In every episode I say it, but because I care about you, you see, I want you to have these good mods. So this way we can put this like hedges, these fences, green fences, things like on both sides. And but you see, we need to overlap them a bit because and we will just hide some imperfections like on the ends of these fences, hedges, things, with some bushes. So you see, just put some bushes and they will cover all the imperfections. And here we make a somewhat flower bed, some roses around these trees with bushes, and then some trees on in the corner. And the same technique I used in the Let's Build Central Park series, the series that contains of 2 episodes, but still, Let's Build Central Park. Take a look at that. Again, we were just building some parks, and many ideas, many techniques were used there, so check it out if you want to. And yeah, and I also got this European, it is called like city palace, town palace thing. Like, it's not a big palace, but it looks really nice. It's not big, somewhat rural, but not really. Yeah, you see, I mean, yeah. So we don't, you don't really want to have it in the center, maybe, but this way, you see, because I had to flat the ground a bit. You see, I flat the ground a bit just now. Yeah, you see, and because we already have some roads, this way we have like a hill over here, which looks incredible. Let me just tell you. And this way we have like a palace castle thing over here, like on the hill. So yeah, which I believe is a great idea. And I believe they say that it comes from the Netherlands, maybe. So we see, we got all these buildings like from the Netherlands and from Poland and from Belgium. And this police with the arc, they say it's from Spain, I believe. So we see, really European. And the train station that we got here is from Denmark. Boom. Wow. You're welcome. Wow. And then we zone some more commercial and put some pedestrian pathway trees in the middle, because we had some free space and we were not able just to zone something there and to put something there. I mean, we could find like a big building, a big venue, and just to put it inside, but yeah, I didn't feel like doing so. So instead, we just draw some pedestrian paths following up to this plaza thing with this statue of death or statue of something, and then put some pavement on the sides just to make everything like connected. And yeah, and here we'll have some cypresses, and this way they kind of like separate this commercial area and the rest of the district with this like train station with plaza area. plaza. And yeah, just some trees inside, because you see, we have some more trees, because we are kind of like on the edge of the district, so you see. But yeah, let's just work with the ground a bit around this castle, palace, I guess it's not a castle. But still smooth ground a bit, but still having it like a hill, and then some trees all over the place and on the edge, just to hide some, yeah, and just to separate the highway from the railroad, and yeah, and on the both sides of the suspension pedestrian bridge. And that is it for this episode. We are finished. Let's just take a look at what we've done this episode. You see these European castles we got, and all the different parks and little areas, and some really nice buildings, this arc, beautiful, and yeah, and the train station, and a lot of work has been done, so good job, right? A very productive 19th episode, but next time it's gonna be episode number 20, anniversary, kind of. So please, if you like this episode, give it a like, and until next time, stay tuned and goodbye.